Out of hundreds of Gold Award graduates, it was very difficult to pick those who would present their story to Your Royal Highness this afternoon. Both Ohad and Ami have implemented the values of the Youth Award program in an extraordinary way.
Good afternoon. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that has. Words of Margaret Mead. The Liobek Education Center holds within itself a vast amount of opportunities, allowing us to get to know and to understand the community, to develop initiatives and innovative ideas, and to strengthen personal skills. Furthermore, the activity in the award is based on personal mentoring, making you feel that no matter what is the mission, you are never on your own. An excellent example for this is the story of the Enayam Community Center. Several years ago, a friend of mine and myself used to instruct young children at the Liobek Community Center. Weeks passed and some activities were less successful, but two of the children always came. No matter if it was cold, or if it was raining, or if nobody else arrived, they were always there. You may ask, why these children? What's so special about them? Eventually, we found out that there was one thing common between those two children, the neighborhood in which they lived in. Enayam is a mixed Jew-Arab neighborhood that resides on the western slopes of the Carmel Ridge and is the home to some 2,100 low socioeconomic level residents. One day, I sat with the youth in the neighborhood and introduced myself. We're establishing a community center here in the neighborhood, and I'm here to ask you what you would like to have here. You're not the first, one of them answered swiftly. A lot of people came here with big promises, and we're still here in the same shoot. That was my first meeting with that group. In the following months, they have robbed two ladies, blew a few small gas tanks, and burned 2 bus stations. We've assessed the neighborhood in need. Thereafter, a bunch of us got organized and decided to do something about it. Together with the neighborhood representatives, we started a process of establishing a community center in the neighborhood, whilst empowering the residents. During that process, we documented the goings-ons in the neighborhood. We've identified the needs of the Jewish and Arab people alike, designed educational programs, located a deserted building, and negotiated with the municipality. After we managed to draw a picture of the residents' needs, we started a public campaign that was meant to recruit public recognition and public support in the project, and in the true need of the residents for a community center. A joint initiative with the community committee was the petition for the establishment of the center, a petition which over 70% of the residents signed on. After 2.5 years of work, Enayam Community Center was finally established by the Liobek Education Center. It currently serves more than 600 children, youth, adults, and elders on a daily basis in a variety of all-day programs. For the last 7 years, I've been an active part of the Youth Award. The encounter with youth and adults from around the world opened up my mind. It made me deal with perceptions that are not my own. Moreover, numerous camps that are meant to enhance leadership skills and develop teamwork are all an important part of the man I am today. The seeds of my perception about teamwork and the importance of modesty and of integrity have been laid during my activity in the bronze, silver, and gold stages of the award. Throughout my years in the Youth Award, I try to keep in touch with a variety of people from around the world. I truly believe that the foundation of a network of leaders around the world that share a common vision can really make a worldwide difference. A vision of how society should treat the weak and the poor, and at the same time, create a standard of living for a solid society. The International Youth Award can really make the difference. Thank you.
The program has changed me immensely. I am not a graduate of the program, like Ami, not yet. I'm currently in the gold stage, so I will be speaking as a member who's living the gold stage right now. Before coming to Liobek, I was not very keen on volunteer work whatsoever. I was born in Israel, then moved to Canada to come back here in the 10th grade. I am now in the 12th grade in the gifted students class here. Once in Leobec, I was immediately aware that such options existed. People all around me were talking about volunteering. So I started by volunteering, like many, in food banks, where we used our rhetorical abilities to create food-filled boxes for unprivileged families. Then, I started volunteering at the Battered Women's Shelter, which has enabled me to enrich myself while helping others. We'd come up with new, exciting, and creative ideas every single week. I loved it. Our goal was to give the kids there a chance to just be kids and enjoy. Most of them were forced to grow up too fast. The beauty of the program, in my opinion, is that it encourages new experiences. Each person is different. Therefore, each one does different activities within the Youth Award and develops differently. For me, it has opened the doors to more programs. I joined an organization called Leadership Training, last year, and I took part in the Shakespeare School in Stratford, Canada this summer. It also gave me experience in working as part of a team and in intercultural meetings. I participated in 2 delegations to Finland and London in the past 2 years. To Finland, 8 teenagers were chosen from all over Israel to attend a camp with participants from 9 different countries. There, I met a girl from Jordan, a country I previously thought to be different. But after meeting her and talking to her, I realized how alike we are, how much we have in common. We started talking about everything, from clothes to international affairs. I got to learn about different cultures, to respect our differences, to find things in common with people everywhere. And mainly, I've learned to take risks, to be open-minded, to give, and to create opportunities. You can definitely say the program keeps us busy, and when your life is so full of positive work, you don't end up looking for the meaning of life in unwanted places. So you could say it acts as a preventative program as well. I'm really looking forward to this upcoming year, my senior year here at Leobec, starting with MUN, Model United Nations, a program that I initiated here at our school, and we will be sending a delegation for the first time. We will be simulating the United Nations, discussing various topics involving the whole world. I am very interested in international affairs, and I'm thinking of taking a Shnat Shirut, which is a year of community service before the army. I will be, hopefully, talking about Israel abroad, hopefully filling in some blanks people have about our country. I've come a long way during these past few years, a lot thanks to Miri. I used to be quiet and shy, and now look at me, I'm speaking in front of an audience. I constantly volunteer to organize activities, and I voice my opinion a lot more. It seems different now that I have some experience to back me up. A bit. I'm still trying to gain a lot more. I've changed immensely during these past 2 years. I started caring about the world. I found new hobbies. And most important, I've gained the confidence that my doing helps. The International Youth Award creates a social network of like-minded people working towards the same goal. Together, we might actually be able to make a difference. And that's why I volunteer. I believe that together we could make the world a better place. The program, hold on. One more card. The program has enabled me to grow as a person, to realize what's important to me, and to get to know people from all over the world. I am proud to say I am part of the International Youth Award program in the Gold Stage. Thank you.
The Israeli Youth Award, for me, has always been a program that has shown us who we are and what we can do, and then showed us how to do more. I think one of the greatest things about this program is its versatility. Everyone has a place in it. Not only that, but it teaches us to continue bettering ourselves, never stagnating, always striving for the highest level of anything you do. In the bronze stage, I joined the entertainment group, a group that goes to hospitals, battered women's shelters, soup kitchens, and elderly homes, and puts a little joy into the lives of those who have none. In the bronze stage, I was a juggler for the group. In the silver and gold stages, I was already organizing, facilitating, and leading the group. One of the moments that has always touched my heart from the Youth Award has been the day that we walked into a room in the Meyer Children's Hospital. A 9-year-old boy, Nathaniel, was in a coma in a bed with his mother at his side. He had been in a car accident a few weeks earlier. It is sometimes very difficult to see if our actions actually truly accomplish anything. This meeting was very instructive. As soon as we started singing, clapping our hands, waving banners and balloons, Nathaniel stopped tossing in his bed. His coughing reduced. Glancing at his heart monitor, I saw it too had steadied. I saw in a very clear way the good that we were doing. But of course, the Israeli Youth Award and Israeli youth don't just stop within our own borders. We have been on countless delegations, strengthening bridges around the world. I myself have been on several Youth Award delegations and have hosted some here. For example, an outdoor training camp in England brings together scores of youth from 7 different countries. Youth who never would have met each other, heard about each other's countries, or even talked to each other without the program. And thus we create a global network and enable new opportunities and initiatives between the diverse people of this program.